When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
Maybe you're a pre-med kicker. Or a sustainable business champion. Or a criminal justice historian. Or a next-generation coder. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is, or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you, or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
3, Carter Levin. Number 9, Owen Olson. Number 10, Nolan Schroyen. Number 11, Gio Gomez. Number 13, Guy Cloutier. Number 19, Rowan Egaremba. And number 21, Crosby. Honor Macron, work hard, play harder. Rising Tides would also like to thank Events Nova Scotia for helping support this event, and to the Dalhousie University.
And welcome everyone back to the day 4 of this 5-day tournament for the Canada Youth Cup National Showcase. A U15 matchup between Lethbridge FC and OSU Force Academy. Again, OSU Force Academy in the white uniforms, while Lethbridge FC were in the darker navy blue uniforms.
You got another one's already up there? Perfect. Okay, I'll put this one back out then. 1 second.
So far for Lethbridge FC, they've been putting a little bit of the pressure, as you see Shafit Shakanza making a move. Marked and guarded by Thomas Habib. Lethbridge trying to keep on the attack. Meanwhile, OSU Force Academy trying to push it down the opposite end of the pitch, and they start to do that here. A good move here, and tripped up and hitting the pitch hard after that good individual effort. And a good stop, too, by the goalkeeper, Christian Hagee. Really physical early. One of the aspects of this tournament has been very entertaining to watch is the game within the game. It's not only just being able to move the ball up and down the pitch, it's the ability to maintain your physicality throughout the duration of the match and being consistent and persistent, because those two factors a lot of the times in these soccer matches are going to make the difference between wins and losses, and it's a mentality. No matter if you're down by a goal or up by 3 or 4 goals, having that relentless aggressiveness to keep on putting on. Free kick opportunity for OSU Academy. There's a line drive kick delivered by Leo Hassel. Pass up to the middle of the pitch. Do Thomas Habib. Quick pass over to Jan. Jan loses it. And picked up by Lethbridge FC. Nolan Schroen was pushing at the pace and trying to get back into position before Force Academy has an opportunity to push. And they do here. Force Academy with the fire of a shot and a great stop and save. We'll have to get a replay of that, but that was a heck of a shot, too, from Matthew Nicholas Valmy for the Force Academy to get that shot on goal, and even a better save by Archie Marsh to get two hands on it. Had to full-on sprawl out to get that one. Schroen back in there trying to get it passed up ahead to one of the left wings, and does. As that ball hits the fence and almost went over, but stays in. That was a bit of a line drive. That's the one thing here about being at Wickwire Field yesterday with a lot of friends and family intents to support on their respective clubs and teams is you have to be very mindful of where the ball's at because everyone is in the splash zone, I would call it, here at Wickwire Field, or you fans have to pay just as much attention as the players do. Whistle for a dead ball. And a free kick again for Force Academy, the second one we've seen today. Taken by Danielle Caveo. Caveo with the free kick opportunity. And just the header was slightly missed by Kareem Hamid. There's a header that just goes missed, and well played. And the amount of that chaos on corner kicks are always so dangerous. And Lethbridge FC was able to fight it off from Force Academy. And Force Academy so far and early on this first half, and keep in mind, folks, is again a U15 boys matchup, so anything that's U15, 35-minute halves. So that's what will be here before we transition to more U17 play, which will be a full 40 minutes for each half. And now we have a free kick again for Force Academy. They've had a bulk of those. And that's a score off the free kick. What an angle. What a shot from Force Academy. You don't see too many of those, and it had a beautiful curve to be able to get in for a goal for Force Academy. Force Academy going up 1-0 against Lethbridge FC off the dead ball spot free kick. And Daniel Cavello, who got the second chance at the free kick, delivers. As we talked about it so far, the pressure has been mostly sustained by Force Academy. You've seen that on the free kicks, the opportunities they got from a corner. And right now for Lethbridge FC, they haven't been able to do much in the last few minutes. As right now you can see all the backers are a little bit on their heels with this attacking, as Cavello, the left winger, trying to deliver a pass, delivered off by Piro, able to kick it away. Lamarche with it for a moment. Get it to Bala. Tracks back down, kicks it over to the other side. Pass up ahead to Hamid. Hamid with it. Loses out play and tipped out by Guy Coutier. So a throw in for Force Academy. The deep throw in and the header away from Otis Lang. Check that guy Coutier for Lethbridge FC. Played it well defensively. Pass up ahead and a nice move and a bit of a body check from Jan, and Jan trying to argue that it wasn't. But Jafit Shekasana goes crashing onto the pitch, and it gives a chance for a free kick for Gio Gomez. Gomez with a high arcing shot, and that is picked up quite easily. Christian Hagge had no problem with it. The lead Force Academy on the other end. Nice pass, but offsides ruled. Archie Marsh will send the kick over to Schroen. Schroen makes one move, makes one attacker miss, goes up ahead. Pass up ahead, trying to find Shekasana. Shekasana with a shot and a great stop from Christian Hagge. That was one of the better opportunities that you've seen Lethbridge have all day. And you can see, too, on that left side, the left winger for Lethbridge FC, Shekasana, he is someone that is going to make people miss and have opportunities to score. And all you can do is try to isolate him as much as possible, give him enough green grass to operate on. Pass up ahead, and just able to get to was Marsh, and that was fairly close because Jan was rushing to get there for Force Academy. And a smart play from the center back. Samson McCormick. Just to get it to Hagge and kick it away, but still throw in. Or Shekasana. Down to Schroen. It's lost and picked up by Force Academy. Making the moves is Habib. Habib with a pass up ahead. And it's up ahead for Habib. Back to him. Delivered it and now trying to accept it, but Marsh says no. The ball trickles out of play. It's been a fairly sunny week here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yesterday it was a high of 23. And it looks like today will be another high of 23. It will progressively get hotter throughout the rest of the week, including this coming next weekend. Looks like it'll be highs of 27. So it'll be a little bit warm here in August down the stretch. It's been a fairly tame summer compared to last year. I remember when there was a heat wave in July when I first moved here. That took your breath away a little bit with the humidity and just the raw sheer heat. And Jan fighting with it with throw-in. And Jan trying to look for an explanation, and throw-in just saying, let's, I guess, get this party started. Lamarche was tripped up a little bit on the play. Seemed to be okay, got up just fine, and sets up a free kick for Hamid, I believe. Check that. Leo Hasley with that free kick just moments ago. And Cavillo, who scored the one lone goal earlier, trying to find John. And we'll switch sides with a free kick. Check that. A clear away from Marsh. And that was a good play, too, from Bala to try and keep the pressure on for Force Academy. Try to add on to the one-goal lead that they have. We're starting to get into the dog days of this first half. Bala with it. Makes move up towards midfield. Almost lost it. And Marsh with a bowling ball type of roll, try to get started, but Cavillo has been such an effective left winger with a line drive shot that Marsh reads all the way. And Shekasana trying to get it going and played by Bala to kick it out, but still a throw in for Lethbridge FC. Otis Lang, Levi Cook, and Asler Hingeveld checking into the game for Lethbridge FC for the first time. So first substitutions we've seen by either club. And Habib has some options to the left with Valme and John. And we'll have a free kick opportunity. And remember, folks, that free kick on the opposite side, scored by Daniel Cavillo from OSU Force Academy. Gave the one goal, so they have a knack as a team for doing this. We'll see if that translates again for Cavillo, who will line up this time instead of the left side on the right side of the pitch. And that's a almost header goal that could have gone, and that was perfectly set up from Cavillo. And you could see there that Matthew Nicola Valme had a really good chance at it and just went soaring to the right of the post. Wasim Benchbala coming in for OSU Force Academy. McCormick with it. Trying to find Valmet. Valmet loses it to Shoyen. Habib back to Valmet. Valmet trying to kick it up ahead to Habib as different strategy allowed Valmet trying to loop back in. Yeah, and for Lethbridge FC, besides a one shot quite a while back in this first half from Jofit Shekasana, there really hasn't been much offensive pressure. It's been all Force Academy, and I wish that we had advanced some of the advanced stats here. Obviously, we're not there, but if you look at just possession on the other side or just having one team on the other side, it's been all OSU Force Academy at this point. And Habib with it, trying to set up a pass up ahead to Coveo. Been a little bit tough. It might have been just a slight offsides. Maybe that would have been called. Again, Bench Bala also, who recently checked in the game, part of that front four of that attacking offense. Playing more of a center forward type position along with Valmet. And a couple of nice moves by Rowan Argaveba. For Lethbridge FC. And here we go. This is a long time since Lethbridge FC has got into the territory for OSU for some time, so it's good to see that they're able to get there. But Force Academy trying to, again, do what they do best. They just seamlessly have been able to do this time and time again. Even when you've had Lethbridge just move the ball over there, the ball seems to gravitate towards them, and they've been winning more than 50-50 balls, and they've just been executing what they do at a high level. And that's high into the air, and finally corralled by Marsh as Bench Bala, who just freshly checked in, gets a shot off. What a move from Valmy, but just locked up as Shoren picks it up. And Crosby Morash, who's on the top of the pitch, so you can't even really see. Now probably will here. also checked in not too long ago and made his name announced there with a little bit of physicality play, trying to push his team to try and get some goals on the board to try and tie it up and take the lead. And a free kick for Force Academy. They have been doing that all the time, and that was a pretty good shot, but again, Marsh right there made it look so easy, even though there were a lot of debris and bodies in front of him, able to just be right there, stay calm under pressure, grab with both hands, and try to get Lethbridge's offenses going. And it's been the issue, too, is they've been so good at pitching, as a little bit of a trip up, as no call in favor for bench Bala. But here's a chance for Lethbridge FC. Once more, Shekasana taking a shot attempt from that side before, trying to pass it over to a Lethbridge FC teammate. Doesn't get anyone yet, still in the zone, then kicked away. And Valme against Shoren. Gets it up ahead, bench Bala. Kicks it back and forward as we're less than 4 minutes to go left in this first half. Lone goal scored by OSU Force Academy on a free kick from Daniel Caveo. Who's been a constant presence on the left wing side of the field. The left side in the winger position. Oh, man. Makes a move. That's a great save. Bench Bala trying to get through a few of that defenders there. And doesn't, again, what an impressive first half has been for Force Academy. They have just said attack, 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 and more attack. As Bala will throw it in. Less than a minute to go in the half for this U15 boys matchup in the Canada Youth Cup National Showcase, Day 4 tournament. Still have another day of action and today to go. Only a few seconds left before the conclusion of this first half, where we might get a whistle. Last game we did not. It took a few minutes in that same minute, but we do hear the whistle, so that signals half. And that's going to wrap it up here, but we'll give you a quick little recap of what has happened. It has been pretty much all OSU Force Academy, where they were able to score a goal in that 9th minute of this first half, and thanks to Daniel Cavallo on a free kick on that left side on the pitch where they were attacking from. So as we head into halftime for Lethbridge FC, they've had moments. One of their key strikers, number 7, Jahit Shosenka, has been very good at times and able to get opportunities, but has not commenced in only one shot really compared to the 5 shots that OSU has taken. So that has been really a key difference to note, is just the lack of shots and opportunities for Lethbridge FC has been a little bit of an issue. So we will take a break here as we head into halftime. You're watching this matchup between Force Academy and Lethbridge on the YouTube live stream, produced and powered by Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll be back with more coverage of this Day 4 tournament in just a moment.
Honestly, it's just like get the ball down and do what we've been practicing, do what we know how to do, and just not choke up.
And what do you think about the vibe for today?
I liked it. It was very uplifting, and everyone was happy to be here and play. It was nice.
Amazing. And what do you think the team needs to do to get that win?
I think we need to just be very collected, don't panic, and play our usual game.
Super fun, we're excited.
guys, and thank you for letting me be here and getting me this far.
Maybe you're a pre-med kicker. Or a sustainable business champion. Or a criminal justice historian. Or a next-generation coder.
And welcome back here, folks, to the second half between Force Academy and Lethbridge FC. To tell about some of the key details of this first half as we transition and get ready for kickoff, it was all Force Academy talking with a few of the crew here from Maritime Athletic Profiles during the break. I made the comment that with Force Academy, their sustained pressure that they've put on Lethbridge FC is insane. We don't have the time of possession stats or how long they've been on the other end of the pitch, but I can confidently say for Force Academy, they are probably there for a good 20 minutes plus. And for Lethbridge, that has been the problem. If you're not able to get possessions or be able to go on the attack consistently, it is going to lead you to have less and less opportunities. And even though there are 5 shots to 1 shots in favor of OSU, and it's only a 1-goal game, things really do need to change for them in order for Lethbridge to compete and tie this game, potentially take the lead in it. So we'll see what adjustments have been made by the half and this coaching staff. Again, Lethbridge FC, they're led by head coach Jen Hengelveld, along with assistant coach Mike Schroen and manager Travis Zenter and manager Sharon Williams-Lang. So actually a few family members there that are coaches, and a few sons on the team. More family members just related. Notice a lot of these clubs and these teams that it's always great to have family around. It's one of the reasons why people love sports so much, is that it always reminds them of family, competing. It's not only just about watching entertainment, but it's the sense of family. Talk with a lot of people here, a lot of young kids and everything when they're talking about sports and what it means to them. A lot of the times they always talk about their father or their mom, some member that got them into sports, and it's one of the reasons it's kind of shaped why they wanted to go into playing this sport or this reason, or who their favorite athlete is. And a lot of times it's not about the favorite athlete, it's the memories it brings. So it's always very touching to get some of those stories from some of these young men and women that are competing and having some fun. And it also teaches you a few life lessons along the way, too. And Darch, who's into the game this second half with a sliding kick to get the ball away. And Shekasana makes a move, trying to get his Lethbridge teammates involved, as he was trying to find Otis Lang, listed as a midfielder on the roster. Lethbridge off to a really good early start here in this second half. And this sets up a free kick for Lethbridge. See who's going to take it. Nolan Chroyen will take the free kick. And loose and kicked away, right back out to Chroyen. The boom and kick, trying to get to the middle of the pitch. Trying to find, I believe that would be Samuel Ollerhead. 265s on the roster. Kick fire away by Cavello and easily stopped by Marsh. And Cavello back in that opening 10 minutes of the first half, scored a free kick goal. Shekasana just lost that, but well played defensively. And it'll be sent by the other way by Christian Hagee. Bala with it. Trying to pass it to Ollerhead. Nice play defensively to get it to Marsh. And give a lot of credit to Bench Bala, just constantly running up the floor, trying to keep pressure. That's been the branding for OSU Force Academy. A player a little bit slow to get up for Lethbridge. Brandon Buildup seems to be okay, able to jog it off. And sometimes in soccer, you just get the wind knocked out of you. I saw an individual take a full soccer ball power shot to the chest and went down for a second, then got back up. You're just in this sport, whether it be ankles, your chest, or all hitting you, it's just sometimes you're going to need a moment to get back up. Sometimes when you get hit so painfully, there's just no noise that comes out, just silence. We've all been there before. Here's a shot from Cavello and picked up well. We have a little bit of a player down, so we'll take a little bit of a quick break here and bring you back with more coverage of this event here shortly. Welcome back here, folks. Just a little bit of stoppage and play as we resume back here at Wickwire Field. Again, a quick shout to Maritime Athletic Profiles for helping produce this match as we are located on the Dalhousie University campus in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia. Not only have games going on at Dalhousie, we'll have a few games that will be at SMU, St. Mary's University. As we'll have two games today at 5:30 p.m. at St. Mary's University, the fourth place Group A versus fourth place Group B for U17 girls. And the last game will be at 7:15 at St. Mary's University for U15 boys for Inter Halifax against SW Edmonton. So that will be the two games at Dalhousie. I think there was a substitution. I think I heard over the PA it was Crosby Morash into the game. Did play a little bit in the first half. There's Cavello. Will make a move. Takes a shot and scores. Cavello with his second goal of the game. And Cavello just came racing in and going for a celebration as his teammates surround him. And what a performance from Daniel Cavello. That makes the difference with a now 2-goal lead here at the 47-minute marker. As we'll get a replay of it. Daniel Cavello, talked about him being the impact player for OSU Force Academy. Another chance here as the ball goes trickling past, and it was so close to being the second goal in less than a minute as you had Bench Bala right there in the mix. Bench Bala trying to get to it, trying to locate it, does. Marked and guarded by Derek Piro. And finally you had Sharon able to get rid of it. The pass up ahead. And that almost could have been very, very dangerous for Christian Hagge. Just able to get out of harm's way as Alderwood has it right now, passes it over to the other side to Lamarche. And this is a chance for Valmy as it was coming, swooping down. And you could see that Marsh just had to go, okay, I'm going to put a stop to this, no problem. As you see times with Mathieu Nicolas Valmy, he typically will have a couple moments here and there where he'll be really, really effective and able to create some offense. And a few substitutions. And we're going to take a step away for just a quick second. A little bit of a break, and we'll bring you back with more action. OSU Force Academy and Lethbridge FC U15. Welcome back here, folks. It was just a quick timeout. It looks like Thomas Habib for Force Academy was getting subbed out. Was able to get up and get out the field, but took a little bit of time, but seems to be okay. And Shekasana. Trying to make a move, can't make it happen quite yet. And Valmy trying to go against Chouin. And Schroen makes a move and goes past the sideline. It'll be a throw-in. And a stoppage in play. As Bala goes up to past midfield. As Force Academy still doing what they've done in the first half and sustained a lot of consistent pressure. Meanwhile, for Lethbridge, they had a good start here in the second half, but they've only been able to register one shot on goal the past two halves combined. There's more substitutions for Force Academy. As Alderwood trying to wait for a few of his teammates to follow, trying to kick, went off a Lethbridge player and out of play. And there's a goal for Academy once more to make it a 3-0 lead here again as the air horns are sounding off here at Wickwire Field. And it keeps on adding on, as we'll see here on the replay of it. And who else but the usual suspect? A true natural hand trick from Daniel Cavello. Feel like we know who our prime potential player of the game will be. Hat trick, yep, for Daniel Cavello, as it's announced over the PA system, and what an outing. Daniel Cavello will have a seat on the bench after that performance with 12 minutes left to go in this match. Just to give an update on what's coming up the schedule, have a game here at about 11:30 a.m. for the U17 boys will play, which will be 40-minute halves in each, so 80-minute game against NLSA versus Lethbridge FC. So it should be going followed up by a 1:15 p.m. start time here at the Wickwire Field U17 girls for third place Group A and third place Group B. So just an upcoming look at what the schedule looks like. And Shisenka with a shot that goes a little bit too wide past the end line. And it will switch positions to Force Academy. And pass up ahead to Allerhead. Allerhead for Force Academy, looking for options. And kicked away by Derek Pyro. Shot and the kick, and cleared by Lethbridge FC. The shot just goes over the head of Marsh. So we're approaching less than 5 minutes to go here in this second half. As we're moments away, we'll have again a post-game interview, probably with Daniel Cavallo, if I had to guess, Mr. Hat-Trick himself, and talk about his performance, the tournament so far, and what this win means for him. And goes out of bounds. Move by Hamid, trying to get past. And went off of Shekasanya. Pass and a little bit of contact there between the keeper and Jean. And Jean on the other end seems to be a little bit okay. Shekasanya on the right side. Goes out of bounds. There's a shot and saved by Marsh as we're approaching less than 3 minutes to go.
Test.
Again here, folks, just to give you a reminder of what's upcoming in the next match. Close to 11:30 start time here at Dalhousie, the U17 boys between NLSA, Lethbridge FC. You can follow that here, Maritime Athletic Profiles, myself, Connor McKinnon on the call, along with everyone else here attending here at Wickwire Field. And if you're in the neighborhood and instead of want to watch it, come out here and support all the clubs and divisions we have going on, that's also an option too. But we will here in less than 2 minutes talk to the player of the game from OSU Forest Academy. I think needless to say, probably is Daniel Cavallo. We'll only have time will tell. And we'll do that post-game interview, wrap up, and go into the next game as we have a lot of games coming up here on this beautiful Sunday. A little bit of a toasty Sunday, but not the worst. And we'll see if the wind picks up a little bit to give some of the relief to the players moving forward. But it's been fun out here. We have 30 seconds left to go. As Haggy able to save it. That has a final whistle, and OSU Force Academy comes up with a victory, winning 3-0 thanks to the hat-trick performance from Daniel Cavello. And for Lethbridge FC, just they could not sustain pressure, but for OSU Force Academy, they have done a tremendous job of being able to come up with a victory here today. So we will step aside. Do not go anywhere. We do have post-game coverage here for the Canada Youth Cup National Showcase, as we'll probably interview player of the game and transition and go from there. Talk to you soon, folks. Don't go anywhere.
It is awarded from Ottawa South United Force Academy to boys. Number 98, Daniel Cavillo.
Can you take any pictures of me? Yeah. Took a lot of pictures. I probably
Oh, come on, guys. You didn't get a shot. Hey, let him get his photo. You guys let Mathieu get his photo with you.
We can do it right. We'll do it in front of the thing right here.
Am I good?
Welcome back to more post-game coverage. I'm here with Daniel Caveo, the player of the game for OSU Force Academy. And Daniel, had a really good game. This team really played at a high level. What do you think contributed to the team's success today to get a win here?
Especially at the start of the game, we came here knowing what we had to do to keep our unbeaten record. I'm proud of everyone here in my team, even the other team. Like, even if they pulled up the loft, I'm still like happy for them because they came a long way. And especially in the final third, we played really well, and I think that's just what like sealed the game for us.
And you had a heck of a performance, hat trick, a natural hat trick at that. Just what got into you today? What was really working for you out there on the pitch?
Today, I just knew I had to get my team to win. I prayed before the game, praise to the Lord, of course. So I just came here knowing what I had to do. I played. I knew like what skills I had, what like I could do. So I just put it on display for everyone to see, and that's just what happened.
And Dan, before I let you go, I've asked a lot of players here kind of what the highlights have been for their summer. When you think about the summer, the work you put into, what has been the highlight for you personally?
Highlight for me was definitely today. This was my first ever hat trick with this team, and I'm just excited to see what more the summer has for me, and that's really it.
Well, Dan, before we let you go, we'll have you sign the camera over there to sign your name to leave your imprint on this game. There we go. Well, Daniel, appreciate it. I'll take that back for him. I'll let you go celebrate your team. Congratulations. Have a great rest of your tournament. That was Daniel Caveo from OSU Force Academy. For myself, Connor McKinnon, we'll take a break, step aside, and bring you back with more coverage of this event.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.